And, you know, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
And tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin. So tell him to come and touch it.
Oh, wow.
Gervonta Davis didn't hold back. He obliterated Terence Crawford after Saudi billionaire Turkey Alec handed Crawford massive $25, $30 million paychecks per fight. Mediocrity pays. Well these days, huh? Meanwhile, Tank didn't even get a seat at the Ring Magazine Awards. But did Davis sit quietly? Not a chance. He called out Crawford and his crew, slamming them for selling out to cash those checks while putting on glorified exhibition matches. He even went after Turkey Alec, saying the billionaire knows as much about boxing as Crawford does about humility. While Crawford hikes small crowds in Riyadh, Tank packs American arenas. Davis isn't just calling out hypocrisy. He's tearing apart Crawford's so-called greatness, piece by piece.
These fighters now, like, they trash. Yeah, they trash. I think back in the day, fighters was better than the fighters today.
Let's talk about the Ring Magazine. Awards fiasco. This posh event in London had every big name. Canelo, Usyk, Devin Haney, you name it. But Tank completely snubbed. Instead of sulking, Davis took to Instagram and shredded Eddie Hearn, calling him a little rat. He roasted Turkey Alec too, accusing him of playing politics instead of respecting boxing. And Davis didn't stop there. He blasted the entire lineup of fighters selling out to Saudi Arabia, saying, "Keep your Riyadh riches. I'll stick to packing American arenas."
I've been hearing some rumblings about Terence Crawford versus Tank Davis. And when I think about this fight, I am getting Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia vibes.
And there's Crawford. He just couldn't resist chiming in. With smugness of an uninvited guest, he tweeted, "Some was mad they weren't invited. Weak clapback. Absolutely. Crawford should sit this one out." But no, he had to brag about his two-time undisputed champion status, as if Tank hasn't been crushing his division with way more style.
Obviously, all the fans want to see you and Tank in the ring this year. Do you think Turkey Alec shakes the man to make that?
Yeah, I think that that's going to be a tremendous fight. I think he's saving boxing, so once Tank gets with him, and I think the fight's going to happen.
Crawford even had the nerve to lecture Tank on stepping up to the great. Step up? Really? Crawford barely steps out of his comfort zone. Sure, he's conquered multiple weight classes, but let's not pretend he's fought impossible opponents. Tank, on the other hand, dominates his division with knockout after knockout. Crawford's path to greatness feels more like cherry picking while pretending to be Ali.
Hear somebody like Tank say, 147, I knock Bud out.
Well, he just talking. Mm-hmm. You know, he got the confidence in himself that he believed that he can do that because he's been knocking all these fighters out that he's been in the ring with.
When it comes to star power, Crawford doesn't stand a chance. Tank's highlight reels alone fill arenas. Crawford's technical style is great for purists, but let's be real. Fans don't come to watch a boxing textbook. Tank, he's pure blockbuster action, and fans love it. Meanwhile, Crawford throws shade at Tank for not stepping up. But has Crawford ever thought about stepping down? Nope. Why? Because he knows Tank would steamroll him in a fair fight.
How far away are we from getting Bud Crawford and Tank Davis? And would weight be an issue there, or would that just be a matter of you waiting for him to be ready for you?
Yeah, no, Tank is at a lower weight class than me. He's at 135, I'm at 147. That's 2 weight classes apart.
So he would have to come up.
Yeah, because I wouldn't never.
You can't get that low.
So that's not gonna happen. Because I saw people talking about it. You don't think that'll.
This rivalry isn't just about skill. It's about Crawford's bruised ego. While Tank lets his punches do the talking, Crawford keeps reminding everyone of his accolades as if legacy is announced, not earned. Sure, Crawford's 2-division unification is impressive, and his TKO over Spence Jr. was big for 5 minutes. But Tank's resume isn't padded. Every fight is explosive, unforgettable, and exactly what fans want.
One thing I can say about Tank is he's smart. He can box.
Yes.
And he's explosive. You know what I mean? But I'm saying skill-wise.
Crawford loves to call himself bold. even talking about fighting Canelo at 168 O's. Bold, try desperate. Jumping 3 weight classes isn't about legacy. It's about boosting his ego and paycheck. Tank doesn't need gimmicks to stay relevant. He rules the lightweight division, delivering knockouts and pulling crowds without leaving his weight class.
What are your thoughts on Gervonta Davis saying that he's going to walk away from boxing after 2025?
Look, I don't blame him. I'll tell you that much. I don't blame him, man. This sport ain't no joke.
If the fire not there,
Crawford's obsession with money and politics is where he really loses it. Tank nailed it when he called out the Saudi cash chasers. And guess who fits that description perfectly? Crawford. He's the poster boy for selling out, grinning ear to ear as Turkey Alex millions stole his bank account. Crawford defends this like it's noble. But let's not kid ourselves, it's about control and branding, not boxing.
At a catch weight of 137 pounds. So what are we talking about here? Gervonta Tank Davis, which would be the A side in this situation, would never move up to 147 pounds and fight Terence Crawford, the legendary.
Crawford also brags about exotic venues like Riyadh, London, and Lag. But fans don't care about fancy locations. They care about lit fights. Tank's criticism wasn't just about the money, it was about exposing the pandering. Meanwhile, Crawford sounds more like Turkey Alex PR rep than a true fighter.
are you retiring?
With trash.
What changed?
What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD.
This rivalry isn't just about boxing skills. It's about principles. Crawford builds his legacy on safe bets. Tank, he's the real deal, delivering drama, excitement, and authenticity. In the fantasy matchup, let's be honest, Tank wouldn't just beat Crawford, he'd obliterate him. While Crawford chases headlines and Saudi money, Tank is proving why he's the future of boxing. No amount of cash or padded stats can change that.